Hello there, everyone, and how are you guys today? Well, we would just like to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Now,
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're
yes,
having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, a
mm-hmm.
wonderful evening, and of
Yes,
course, we hope you have a wonderful night. With that being said, let's just get in it. I was
okay,
thinking about Jason Lee. I have seen the Jason Lee show. While I've been looking at Jason Lee, I'm going to tell you what I like about Jason Lee. This is what I like. I like his commentary.
yes,
I can trust, along with others,
mm-hmm.
but I'm just talking about Jason Lee right now, along with others. However, I watch Jason Lee. I don't watch anybody all the time, but I watch him. I think he's being good with this Jaguar. But you okay?
Yes,
With this Jaguar Wright situation and with the Jay Z and the Beyonce. Now, I want to give commentary on this situation. Is that all right?
yeah,
Okay. I don't like talking about commentators, but I just see Jason Lee is so big. The very reason he down here messing with me as small as I am
yeah.
would be pathetic. So for whoever hear this, you tell me what you think. Now, me as being a psychic, I don't like being called a psychic. So as me who practice ESP,
Mm-hmm.
because I am practicing it. In other words, I can do it, but I'm learning how to maneuver and work with it and understand this gift that I've had all my life and running from it. And now I don't have to run from it because I understand it. But all understanding it, I still have to understand how to use it. Now, with that being said, I was looking at Jason Lee, and he goes back to this thing that I said about him in a previous episode. It's like when you look at him, it's like he's playing a game of chess, but he's playing a bad game. Like he's just sloppy with it. And what I mean is he'll say things like, I'm paraphrasing, and everything I said, no, this is not allegedly. This is what's happening. Everything he says at this point, it's like I got something on Beyonce. I got something. I just like to say the Carters. I have something on the Carters. I'm going to do it. But he never tells you what it is.
No.
He could be laying down, but he never tells you what it is. But he's like he taunts them. Like he'll say things like, I really admire Jay Z. He's the biggest thing. And then he'll give him a backhanded slap. The truth is he comes off like he doesn't like Jay Z. He comes off like he's angry with Beyonce and like she owe him something.
Yes.
However, I don't know if you all remember. I don't know if it was last year, 18 months ago. I don't know. Could have been 2 years, if that long ago. I don't know. But there was an episode where he was all over Beyonce. He had bought stuff. This is what he's talking about.
Yes.
He had supported her. I think he spent, I don't want to say 40,000. I don't know, but I know he spent a lot of money on Beyonce with buying tickets and the support and all the stuff he said that he did. Merch, everything. And I believe that. And he got dissed. They showed Beyonce diss him. Now, at first, I thought that she didn't see him, but he made himself plain in the audience where she knew who he was. So with that being said, it led me to think, why would Jason Lee be upset about it? Yeah. Because he felt like we were cool, but he started coming off with things like, I want Kelly Rowland on my show. If Kelly Rowland ain't going to come on, I'm going to do this. Kelly Rowland never came on the show. So this has been going on. Okay, he never told, right? Okay, so you all see where I'm going with this, right? So I'm peeking him, and he's playing a sloppy game. But he's very strategic in the things he say and how he say it. Like he'll slap Jay Z, but he'll say, paraphrasing, he's a brilliant entrepreneur. No, he's a brilliant mogul. He's a brilliant mogul. He's, one might believe he's the greatest rapper of all time. He say it, but he's not owning it. He'll own the part about the greatest mogul. They live in a castle. He'll own that. But he's very strategic in the things that he say. It's like he's playing the role of a devil. He's a devil. That's what he is. He's a devil, and he's poking the bear. He's doing no different than Jaguar Wright.
That's true.
He's just not being cocky. He's being very cocky with it. It's like he has a net. And it's like if I was Beyonce, it's like he's just trying to get our attention. Spray some bug spray. But he keeps yelling and he keeps knocking. And he's like, I got something on you. And they're like, pay him no mind. If he has something, he'll say it. But he throws out little tiny bones. And I said, is the information that he has, is it worthy? Is it been worthy? Is it been worthy? Is it binge worthy? Is it enough to make me go, what is it? What is it? Because I'm starting to question, is it something they already know? Is it something, but it maybe not be all of that? The way he's carrying on, it's like you playing poker and he's saying, I got a full house over here. I don't know if that's what poker, I'm assuming. I got a full house, and yet I don't know how to play poker. Right. So unless he's just pulling our leg, but he's so strategic. And it's like, I'm yelling and I'm giving you the chance because when the moment is right, he's waiting for that opportunity. He says, when the moment is right, I'm going to come in and do a quick takedown. Okay. That's what he coming off as. And in the meanwhile, he throwing rocks at their door, and he's saying to me, Beyonce, out of GP, general principles, you owe me as a friend. You don't get to diss the Jason Lee. I still love you. I don't think he loved her. He said it'll never be the same again. No, he can't stand her. He tolerates her because she humiliated him. This is how he acting. He may say, I love her. How? Yeah. How can you love somebody who's treating you with this kind of disrespect? They treat Jaguar Wright. They give her more respect than you. They don't even acknowledge you. And you are a big old blogger, or he doesn't like to be called blogger. Whatever, a commentator. Yes. Right? And I adore Jason Lee. And I just felt like I can say this, but not as a poking Jason Lee, but as in, I see you. We see what you're doing. Yeah. I know that it's for a reason. He's too strategic. Double. He's too strategic. He has it. I truly believe he's waiting for it. But he knows that Beyonce and Jay Z, or Jay Z and Beyonce, has put a gag order out, apparently, that if anyone of big reputation like you yourselves, and you all know who you are, like Jason Lee and all of you big ones out there, you know who you are, who got fame, and you know who you are. They're saying, if y'all start talking, we're going to come and start suing you and taking it where you can't talk. That's what they're doing. That's what I think they're wanting to do. Yes. And more, because it's not about America. No. It's about the world. They're trying to gain world domination. They're trying to get into these echelons up here. And with this simmering over in the United States, and now Piers Morgan done took it around the world, and now they got thousands before then. That's probably what made Piers Morgan go, what's going on? He's a newscaster. What I think he did brilliant. Yes, he did. I mean, I think you look at my old stuff, everything now, if it's 7 days, it's old. But you look at it, and I've said, I think it was very strategic. I think he knew what he's doing, and indirectly, he knew exactly he was blowing the whistle on them. Yes. Without blowing it. He let her do it, and he would say, they're not here to protect themselves. Go ahead. And you notice he didn't stop her. No, he didn't. He didn't say, nope. Go, girl, bring it. He blew the whistle on them. And for that, they knew exactly what they did, so they went after him. But that's just what he does. That's just, it's not racist. It's a good story. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
You're talking about it. And if you're not talking about it, you're listening.
Yes.
So it's nothing you can do about it. But Jason Lee is doing the same thing. He is throwing blows. He's like, pop. Answer the door, B. I know you hear me. He's not doing it. He's not doing it physically.
Right.
And he's hoping that they hear him. They do, because he said, oh yeah, Jay Z called me. Jay Z called me.
Have people
call me. Don't have people call me. You come. He's doing it. He's really like poking it out. You don't get to treat the great Jason like that. Who you think you effing with? I don't care about all the money you have. This is what he's doing. And he's doing, say something. I D-dog triple dare you. Say something. Say something. Say something. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And now he has the ego of politics running behind him.
He's very strategic. And I know if he keeps doing it, it will become annoying. And I think he knows that, especially because he can keep talking. The reason why, like you and I, we're not saying anything too damning. He says a lot, but he's very strategic in what he says, like a lawyer or a fine-tuned instrument. Yes. He's been doing this a very long time. And what I'm doing, I'm learning to articulate my thoughts, because I'm new at this. So for me, I see exactly what he's doing. He's saying, I'm not going to do what Jaguar does. Right. And he's always saying, I don't know if Jaguar is right. And I don't know if Jaguar is wrong. I wasn't there. But Jay Z was at them parties.
Yes.
He'll say stuff. And it is clear to me that he has a problem with Jay Z, and he's very hurt and disappointed with Beyonce.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes, that sounds exactly.
I think I summed it up. I really, really do.
Yeah, that's not Jay Z. That's Jason Lee's beef with the Carters. He's disappointed in the way Beyonce.
But he'll deny to your face. Yes. He'll say, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It ain't that. It's not that. He makes points. And on his side, I get that. You supporting someone, you think you good with them. And he said they were in a bind before and he got them out. So I don't know. I get it. Jason C is arrogant. You can't go messing around with him, No. And he's letting that be known. Yes. But he's very, very conniving, very sneaky. He's playing war with them. And they are listening.
Yes, they are.
But he's throwing out enough. What he says is negative. He mixes it with a little positive, and then he goes, and it's like it's gone. It's like, I really, really love Beyonce. I love her. Her family is wonderful. But what she did was wrong to me. He's always, you just got to be strategic in him.
I wonder, do you think that what Jason has on Jay Z or the Carters is something related to a Diddy party?
I have no idea. But whatever it is, the Carters seem like they hear him, but they just probably think that he's not going to do anything. I don't think he's going to do anything yet, because I know he's showing that he doesn't want to be sued.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Definitely see that. And I don't blame him. That would be stupid. So clearly he doesn't want to be sued. And their money is way long. They could just keep you tied up. So he's not stupid in that regard, because he acknowledged, they are moguls. They got a castle. He acknowledges the what he's playing with.
Yes.
And I do respect that. But he's careful and very strategic in the games he plays. Now, one would say, why won't they go after Jaguar? First of all, Jaguar don't have no money, but that wouldn't be it. you know, you would want to go after Jaguar to keep her quiet, right? Mm-hmm. But why haven't they?
Exactly.
Why, if everything Jaguar's saying is true, why don't you go after Jaguar? You know why? Because if they go after Jaguar, she ain't got nothing against her. She's going to talk even more. And you know what? The sheets are going to come down more because we're going to start digging more and digging, and things are going to come out. So it is better to leave Jaguar alone. But their problem is that Jaguar is a Jaguar in their life. But Jaguar, they fighting her, but they fighting her strategically. How? They are fighting her through the blogs.
That's true.
They like, we shut up the blogs. She ain't got nowhere to mouth. So me, when you start taking our rights away, I'm appalled by that. I don't like that at all.
That's what money and power can do for you.
I know you're just not going to end it at that statement. You sound like you had something to say. You had something on your chest.
That was what I had to say. That it's unfair that they have the money and the power to shut down people that are just trying to
build a station, make just news. And you know, this stuff is underground. This is with us and all the people that's in it.
It's all public. It's what everybody's talking about. It's like, if you come after us, you got to come after everybody else we heard say it. So it's like, why just target us in specific? Not us. Please don't target us, but just universal us.
And it just seems like YouTube is starting to be it's going to be a hard place to grow in.
It is.
Because it just seemed like so many mainstreamers are coming down and taking over and doing big interviews. It's crazy. Like, I can't even imagine why Piers Morgan would do that. Hey, it's news. He's smart because he's showing, look, this ain't about color. This is about news.
Yes.
You know, and another person who's like that is Candace.
Yes, that is true.
You may not like her opinion, but news is news for her. She'll jump in hip hop, religion.
It's true.
You know, she'll go overseas, the war. She don't, and I like that. I like to be diverse in news as well. You know. So, what else can we say about that? About what the Jason Lee is doing? We see you, Jason, poking the bear. You know, I wish I can have a video with Beyonce and Jason Lee throwing a stone at him. I wish I can do that.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. I wish I could. But nevertheless, anything you want to say?
Honestly, I am just waiting for the day that Jason Lee finally exposes Beyonce. Because, man, I hope it's as juicy as he's building it up, the hype to be juicy.
I think one of the reasons why he's not saying anything is because he doesn't want to be sued. Or it's just not the moment. It's not the time. I don't know what it is. I'm not pressed to know like that. But I just wanted to just come on and just say, oh, my God. You know, because he did give the news about them wanting to shut us up. I mean, shut everybody up and block Jaguar Wright. And that he doesn't understand I mean, on one level you can, but on a greater level, this is a minute thing. Why would she trouble themselves? And as he said, and all of us have said it, why in the world you never get involved if it's not true? Why are you caring about what Jaguar Wright say when you all dismiss her as bipolar or schizo or schizophrenic? Why? So it's something. No one's going after her. It's something. So in that case, we can't say it's true and we can't say it's false. But what we can say, those things that came to pass has come to pass and they has happened. And I don't understand why you have other bloggers up there dismissing that Diddy didn't get arrested. I don't understand why you have bloggers. She been saying he was beating. She was saying he was a monster. She been saying this. I've been down here for 2 years.
Yes.
And this woman has been arrested. This woman has been, no matter what. He's a monster.
Yes.
And Jay-Z, she's been yelling that. And it makes me wonder when she was up there with them as they were growing, because they bigger now than what they were when she was with them. What I wonder is, A, what did she see? And I wonder, did she have an affair with him? Was it an affair with him? Where is that anger coming from? And I'm not saying she had an affair. I'm just saying she sounds like she was a woman scorned by them. Like he used her, or he took advantage, or maybe he had intimacy with her and never came back again and talked about it with Diddy. And maybe I don't know. And I'm not even saying that is it. I'm saying that's how it's coming off. It's too personal. That anger is too personal.
He has to be talking about it still.
All these years.
Yes,
I've been down for 2 years, and I've heard her say these things with Jay Z and Diddy and the other.
Yeah.
Because she was speaking more on Jay Z. So it's Jay Z and Diddy and the others. Now she's even naming others, but the two that I know that she has named for 2 years is Jay Z and Diddy. Am I right?
Monsters.
They're monsters. No, they're monsters. Monsters. Yes. And she never relents. So whatever she said, she's proven he's a monster.
Yeah.
And so when people say, I don't believe, you know what? My mom tell me this. I say this to you guys all the time. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. And that's what I do. And because it make you wonder, to me, when she's talking, it's like she's living it.
Yes.
It's like she's really in it. It's like she's speaking like that person is right there. She'll look at the camera and say,
she will.
Yes. Like she's literally living it. Now, I also saw Jaguar Wright briefly with Orlando. We looked at that little episode because I've been just trying to figure out, in Orlando, they were talking weird and crazy. They was making me feel crazy. They were talking, I don't know if you would call it code. They were just, can I say it what I want to say it? They were talking crazy talk. So they was talking crazy to crazy. They were meeting each other on each other level on their. And so they were saying things like Jaguar Wright said that Kim Porter was Diddy and Diddy is Kim Porter. Then in the show, he said that she said that Orlando was her and that she was Orlando. And Orlando thought it was funny and said, I got it. Like, that's true. So they were doing stuff like that. And then she says cloning. Now, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm not going to try to make it out. But towards the end, he was challenging her. Why, he says to her, among other things, why did you take the ashes of your deceased son and throw it on someone? Bones and all. Why did you do it? Paraphrasing. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? And he asked her, is this some ritualistic? Are you into voodoo? So he's asking her this. So when he said that made me go, okay. All right, because I wasn't thinking about voodoo. I wasn't on that level. Because he was like, you've been up there with them. I'm on paraphrasing. I'm on small TV, on a small venue. You up there on that. What you doing? And it was just seemed like they both were, could they both be moles?
And they definitely both could be moles.
You understand now?
Yes, I do.
But what would that? Could it be a mole to take them down? I don't know. This is getting crazy.
It is. If we want,
is it me?
No, I even though he's not that extreme, I would even play.
No, he's very extreme.
Oh no, I was going
to squish, squash, squish. And the thing, let me say this. Okay. And the thing is, he doesn't want to say anything negative about Diddy because he enjoyed the experience that he had. Go ahead.
Yeah, he did.
He says it all the time.
He does. He will not deny it.
He won't deny it. So it's like he says another deep thing. You put us on the show, paraphrasing. You put us on the show. You know her. You know me. We are, and you acting like we can't even address the elephant in the room. He was saying some things, and she was saying some things, and they were bouncing off. And he was calling her mom out of respect. And she was treating him like a son. And it was good to see that. But there was something going on. They must have talked before the show. I don't know. Orlando Brown is one wackadoodle. I can't say crazy. That I won't. Wackadoodle. When I say wackadoodle, a wacky person. Usually people who do wacky things. And Jaguar Wright, her wackiness is so intense and angry, you can't help but hear what she says or turn her off. Yes. But when she starts saying and she starts spitting, it's like she be spitting raps. You know, she sound like a gangster rapper. Yeah, and they you know, she's you know. So putting them together, if you haven't gotten a chance, if you can tolerate it, please look at it, because towards the end, she whispered why she did what she did. And at that, he was just like, it was enough. I don't need to know no more than that. What I know, I'm good. And he was like, the show over. And the guy was like, well, what? It was done. So what she whispered, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
It made me think it was some kind of ritual. Because he was saying, what is it, voodoo or something? When she said that, I don't know what, we don't know what it was. So, and as it stands right now, everything is so curious, because it's, on one hand, it looks like they're trying to take down Diddy and Jay Z and Beyonce. Beyonce apparently has done some wicked stuff. I've heard Beyonce name mentioned in several things, several meaning more than 3 things. Okay. So I've seen Beyonce name being mentioned. And a lot of times people want to put Beyonce name on a pedestal. Not that I care, but Beyonce has a church in her name where they worship her and sing her music. Yes. Look, I'm not judging anybody. Whatever float and rock your boat. If it make you a better person, do you, boo? Long as you're not out here destroying the world. That's how I feel. So with all these things going on with Beyonce that's also known. And one of the things that they want to shut down, while I got this on my mind, is that Jaguar Wright claims that the woman that was deleted, a woman did it. And so is she alleging that it was Beyonce?
She is.
That's what she's doing, yeah. So in one way, I could see them wanting to shut it down. But in another way, I think I wouldn't. I think I would just let it be. I don't know, because for so long, they never dealt with anything. Even when his son was out there saying, that's my daddy, that's my daddy. It just seems so odd. And as I said before, Beyonce are starting to make more ads. And see, to me, I'm not gonna run for it. I don't trust it. I don't trust that. Don't try to see. Don't come when you. And that's one of the things Jason Lee said. When you in trouble, now you come. Don't come to me. Come to me now. And that's how I feel. It's like she's throwing out, like, I'm gonna try to get a. I don't want you. I don't want your handshake. When I wanted to hear you, wasn't talking. Stay mute.
Yes.
Stay mute. Don't say nothing right now. Just do you, sell your stuff, sell your leads, sell your stuff, and just be mute. And you and Jay Z just chill with this, because it's awful that you're doing this to people that this is their. Can you imagine big old bloggers out there that can't talk about what happened to Tisha Tales?
Yeah, she'll probably find somebody else to read on.
No, but look how that.
Yeah, that does definitely shut down a good amount.
That is shut down. You know what I'm saying? So I really have an issue with that. I really do.
I also find it suspicious that that before they're not
doing it, but it looked like that's what they're trying to do. That's what I heard.
They silenced Piers Morgan in a way.
He had to remove it, or he could have it, but he had to cut it out, and that's what they're doing.
Yep. And then other celebrities like Ray J and I forgot somebody else that came out talking against Jaguar Wright. So they have big people speaking out against her, trying to persuade the general public to not listen to her. So they're at work on Jaguar.
Yeah. So, we kind of see the things that's going on down here in YouTube land. And I just wanted to stop by and talk about it. I didn't want to take up too much of your time, but I just wanted to say, Jason, I see the game. I think it's strategic. It's sloppy. It's like you're playing a sloppy game of chess. But it's like you're doing it deliberately, because I know that you're sharper than this. And I know the way you're playing it, it's done for a reason. And that's all I have to say about that. So I just felt like after looking that, I had to come and say that Jason Lee is a devil. He's being a devil. And he know it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that they don't win by shutting down bloggers or commentators or influencers of talking about it, because if they do, we're going to be in trouble. It's going to be boring. We won't be able to get the news. I wouldn't like that. That would be horrible. So with that being said, I hope that don't happen, and I hope they don't win, and I hope that Jaguar Wright have the right to continue to sprout and to be a percolator and just perk all you want, girl. That's right. Keep doing it. And with that being said, if you got through this video this far, give us a thumbs up, please. And if you really, really like us, subscribe. We really, really can use it. We so appreciate you, and we send love to you and yours and the world. And with that being said, you know what we say?
Yes.
Sunflowers.